no, I'm not going to touch this particular amount of money. It's not every ashwebi you buy. When you go for them, you are going to spend and repent. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Please don't forget to subscribe before leaving, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Well guys, today in this video I'm going to be talking on my lessons from Smart Money Woman. Well, in case you don't know, Smart Money Woman is a book written by Arese, and it centers on the life of a lady who seems to be living the life, but in reality she had problems with her finances, which went ahead to affect other areas of her life. And what we're going to be doing in this video is highlighting some of the points that I learned from this book. So guys, just stay tuned and let's get right into it. My first lesson from this book will be to live within your means. Live the life that you can afford. It's as simple as that. Don't spend more than you gain. Don't spend more than your salary. Don't go borrowing just to live that fake life that you envisage. Don't go borrowing, don't go begging for money or begging for clothes. Just live within the means that you can. Live within the life that you can afford. Don't live above your means. Learn to spend according to what you gain. Even lesser than you gain, learn to cut your coats according to your size. Simply. The second lesson from this book will be to cut down on your excesses. If you're someone that you happen to go on several trips, you love eating out, you love takeouts, you love shopping, going on shopping spree, retail therapy.
Wow.
It might be wise to just cut down on those excesses while you're able to save out some money to keep as your emergency fund, or in case you need money for important things. You'll be able to fall back on that cash. So cut down on your excesses. Those eating out, you can cook in the house, or if you enjoy eating out, you know how to plan it. Time with the girls, time out, you're able to know which to go for. It's not everything you have to turn up for. So just learn how to balance what is important. Learn to choose your priorities, and that will help you to cut down on your excesses. My third lesson from this book will be to make a budget and plan what to spend on. This one is actually very, very practical. You could do it monthly, you could do it weekly, or as you get your money. If you're someone that you get your salary at the end of the month, then you're able to plan for the next month with what you have, and you're able to remove something to save. So make a budget. I'm going to spend this for my car, I'm going to spend this for food, I'm going to spend this on groceries, I'm going to spend this on toiletries, and this is what I'm going to keep as miscellaneous in case something else comes up. And this one I'm not going to touch because I'm going to keep it for emergency funds, or I'm going to save it up. So in doing this, you're able to plan and you're able to keep to budget. You want to go outside your budget, and doing this, you won't see yourself spending more than you're supposed to spend, basically. Next point would be to be intentional about saving. As I mentioned in the last point, every time you get your salary, you can cut out a bit of it, maybe like 10% of it or 20% of it, which you will keep and be like, no, I'm not going to touch this particular amount of money. I'm going to keep this as my savings, because we're all supposed to have savings. Knowing to cut this part of your salary out every month will help you to save and have money in the bank that you can run to. So always try to be intentional about saving, even if it's money that you get as a gift. Be intentional about saving something from it. Always learn to keep something out of every money that you get in your savings. The next point would be to take insurance seriously, and this is important for people with properties, because things could happen. For example, if something happens to one's property and is already insured, they are able to give you a percentage which has been agreed on in previous times, and this will help you in case something comes up. My next point would be to make new money plans and believe. Some people basically believe that they should spend as they get, but if you're able to work on your belief, you're able to adjust that belief, you're able to adjust that mindset and decide to live better. You're able to decide that no, you're going to be good with money, you're going to be not necessarily stingy, not necessarily tighten the wall to your chest that no, I'm not going to spend this money, but you're able to make better money choices. If you understand, you're able to see that no, this way I've been spending is wrong, so I want to do things this way, and you're able to follow through with that mindset. And following through with the mindset that you're going to have a better relationship with money helps you to be able to work better with money. So when you get money, you're not just spending it as it comes. You're able to sit down and decide where each penny goes to. The next lesson will be to know when to say yes and when to say no. I think I mentioned in one of the points earlier that it's not every outing you go for. It's not every turn up you'll be present at. So in managing your money, in managing your finances, you have to know what you are going to be present for. It's not every party you go for. It's not every ashwebi you buy. In fact, you don't even have to buy the ashwebi, because the ones you have at home, you know in your heart that you have not worn them. So it's not every ashwebi you're going to get. It's not every clothes you're going to buy. It's not every party you're going to turn up for. It's not everything you're going to go for. So just decide and prioritize. Know which is important for you to go for. Know the ones you don't have to go for, or the ones you don't have to spend so much on. And even when you have to go, plan yourself properly so you're not going to spend and go out of your budget. So guys, the next point would be to identify your triggers. What are your triggers? Is it food? Is it good clothes? Is it those unnecessary goals that you have? Is it going out with your friends? Is it time out on Friday? Learn to know your triggers. What are those things that make you spend money so much? What are those activities that you know that when you go for them, you are going to spend? Is it that when you just hear we're outside and you go outside, it's as if you have just blew away all the money that you had? Just know your triggers. If you're able to note your triggers, then you'll be able to plan ahead and know how to avoid those triggers. Another point which is very important will be to not mix business and personal funds together. That one is just so wrong. It's so wrong. Like, you can't even have it working for you. If you have a business and that is where your sole income comes from, your salary comes from, it's better for you to pay yourself a salary from it rather than just sticking out of it that it's my business so I can spend from it. Make a stipulated amount of money that you're going to get at the end of the month, which will be a reasonable amount and not something so bogus. So make sure that at the end of the month you pay yourself a salary. In doing this, you're able to separate your business funds and your personal funds. If you put your personal funds and your business funds together, the funds you're supposed to turn back into the business and reinvest in the business, you will find yourself spending it on personal things that are not so important as investing back into that business. So if you have been doing it before, just place your hands on your chest and say, I repent, because you have been the one running your business down. Never, ever, ever mix business and personal funds together. Never try to do that. I won't even advise you to do that. So guys, the last one on the list would be to make a retirement plan. I know in your mind you might be thinking, but I'm not retiring right now. Yeah, I know, but you have to make a retirement plan for when you're no longer working. What do you intend to do? How do you intend to maintain your lifestyle? And it might not even be for a retirement purpose. It may be for a time where you might want to get off work. You might want to go on a leave, and it won't be a paid leave. You will still need to fund your lifestyle. You still need to get finances to survive. So how do you intend surviving during these times? Or if, for example, you're working under a company and they let you off for a while, things happen, you have to have some amount of money to fund your lifestyle so you get something else that you can hold on to. So make a plan for when you don't have work. Make a plan for the times where there is no work, but you still need to survive, you still need to live, you still need to spend money. You have to make plans for those days as well. So guys, you've come to the end of this video, and I hope you're able to grab one or two lessons on how to sustain your finances. Well guys, you should also try to read the book. I'm sure you also get lessons of your own, and in case you have read the book, you could put in the comment section down below what you learned from the book. What financial lessons did you gain from the book? Feel free to share in the comment section. And guys, till my next video, it will be bye for now.